You know the different types of or how to balance chemical equations. Moving forward, every single time we do a chemical equation, you're going to try to balance it. Okay, and you always should have a balanced chemical equation. And we're going to use that progressing through the types of chemical reactions. So there are many different types of chemical reactions, and we're going to be focusing on, well, actually, there's only five, but that is a lot, I guess. So chemists classify reactions to make it easier to predict their products. Okay, there are five general types of chemical reactions, and the first one is a synthesis reaction. So synthesis reaction is creating a new substance. This is where you have element A plus element B, or atom A plus atom B, equals one single compound, AB. Okay, so you have two elements combined to form a binary compound. You have aluminum and oxide to form the ionic compound of aluminum oxide. And again, this is not balanced, so we can balance it by looking at, let's start with the oxygen. So we have three oxygen here, we have two oxygen here. We're going to multiply that by 3. We're going to multiply this by 2. Okay, I have now six oxygen on this side, and then I'm going to look at my aluminum, and my aluminum is 4 here, and I'm just going to put a 4 here. Now that's a balanced equation. I have hydrogen bromide. Okay, so I have two hydrogen here, two bromide here. I just put a 2 here, a coefficient of 2, and now I have two hydrogen, two bromide balanced. And then I have my nitrogen plus hydrogen is going to give me ammonia. And I have three hydrogen here, so what I'm going to do is multiply this by 3. I'm going to multiply this by 2, and now I have 2 nitrogen, 6 hydrogen, and I am golden. Okay, so a synthesis reaction is again A plus B equals AB. Okay, it's when two elements or two single atoms combine to form a binary compound. Okay, we also have something called a decomposition reaction. Okay, so decomposition reaction is when you go the opposite way from a synthesis reaction. Decomposition is you have AB, you have compound AB, and you break it apart to get A plus B. Okay, so it's a single compound is broken down into two or more simpler products. You have your binary compounds will decompose into their elements. So you have mercury oxide, you have HgO2. This is obviously not balanced, so we're going to put a 2 coefficient here. That's going to give me 2 mercury. Okay, and now this is a completely balanced chemical equation. But again, it's a decomposition of mercury into mercury and oxygen. Same thing with K2O. Okay, I have two potassiums, so I'm going to put a 2 here, and I have 2 here. I'm going to put a 2 here to balance out my oxygens, but now I have 4 potassium, so I'm going to change this to a 4. Okay, potassium oxide gets broken down into potassium plus oxygen. Okay, and then same thing, sodium bromide. This is a balanced equation, but sodium bromide compound broken down, a binary compound broken down into its elements of Na plus Br. Okay, so that is it for synthesis reactions and decomposition reactions. Stay tuned for the next lesson.